Hawaii started the season with a 0-3 record, losing by a combined 168 points whilst only putting up 37. In week 4, they got their very first win of the season against Kissane. I don't know how to say that word, okay, but I think it's in Illinois. Timmy Chang was a Hawaii football legend. During his career in Hawaii, he set several major college football passing records, including the NCAA record for most all-time passing yards. This record was only beaten out in 2011 by Case Keenum. He's played for NFL teams like the Cardinals, Lions, and Eagles, whilst being an offensive coordinator for Jackson State, a wide receiver coach for Nevada, and most recently this year, becoming the coach of the 2022 Hawaii team. It is time for Hawaii and Timmy Chang to kind of turn this narrative around. I understand that it's his first year, but if they only verse D1 for the rest of the season, I don't know if they get a win. I really do hope so for Timmy Chang's sake. But today we can at least create our own narrative with Hawaii. The last thing to note, we will be rocking with Hawaii's offense for the entirety of the rebuild. But what's goody, fellas, and welcome back to our super in-depth rebuilds. You guys seem to be really enjoying these. So let's go start by checking out the squad that we do have. 75 at quarterback. I mean, all I'm really looking for right now is juniors. We've got some junior wide receivers. I mean, nothing too crazy. We're basically gonna have to build this team from the ground up. We have 4 senior offensive linemen. Both of our defensive, our whole D-line are seniors. Wyndon Ho'ouli, he's a freshman redshirt, 82 overall, so he's gonna be our superstar player for sure. Other than that, there's nothing really to gloat about on this offense. So straight into low lock, because I don't think the interest is really gonna do a lot for us. I will take Andy Gallagher. First and foremost, I will take offensive linemen that are genuinely interested in joining Hawaii. We need to get that sorted before we do pretty much anything else. 69 overall at center. Okay, so hopefully these offensive linemen are somewhat decent. Let's just try and fill this board up with some of the best players in the nation. If we could just snag one of them. The Gallagher's not that great. Perez gonna stay a 70. Come on, somebody be a gem that's genuinely interested. Nobody. In fact, the only thing we managed to do is find some busts. Elliot Little, this guy is insane for wide receiver. He can also play running back as well. Okay, we definitely got to try and pick him up. Lane? That's a very unique name. I like it. All right, so we start off as straight C's. My genuine guess would be that we are probably going to be worse next season. And then from there is when we start actually leveling up a little bit. Okay, we have a 230 bonus on Little. That's actually going to be so good for us. The one player I really wanted, and we actually get a decent bonus. We got a 185 bonus on Austin. Can he be a quarterback? He's not. Ah, man, I really need a quarterback here, man. I mean, hopefully Low Lock Cheese can just bail us out. They came up with team needs like we don't need everything, you know? All right, so Andy Gallagher is in the bag, confirmed. Great, that's our first prospect right there. This is where we get the information we want. Okay, it looks like Dwayne Evans is genuinely interested. Same as David Austin, and we are gaining for Elliot Little. Okay, that's massive. Most of these guys, unfortunately, are just gonna have to get cut because we're already so far behind. Not Lane. I don't want to get rid of Lane. So what's in Low Lock Cheese in year 1? 5-star athlete, okay. Hopefully he's a quarterback. Defensive end, I mean, we need literally everything, bro. This quarterback is 6'7" and he's a scrambler. Hold on a second, Andrew May, is he really cold like that? So Matt Young goes up. How many did he go up? 8 overall, my goodness. Okay, well, we're definitely going after him. We might have to settle this first year because I can't find a quarterback to save my life. Let's go Brad Nichols. We'll go Andrew May because we do need a quarterback. Harold Ray, he's 79 overall. I mean, realistically, we need all of these guys, you know what I mean? But priorities here, so I'm gonna go 700 into May. And I'm hoping that May isn't gonna really put up a fight so we can chill on 350 for now. Perez, can you just insta-commit, bro, please? And there we go. We're finally starting to get our first group of prospects. That's hopefully going to give us 2,100 points back. Dwayne Evans, on the other hand, all of these guys, like Elliot Little and such, we need to get them. We're gonna have to level up as a head coach so I can get the unlock thing and unlock this. But I need it like really bad, you know? Okay, beautiful. We got some more offensive linemen, things like that. We're 1 of 5 though, which is definitely a massive problem. We're not gonna be able to get Dave Robinson, feels bad, but we can get Andrew May, which is great because we need a freaking quarterback. Not bad at all for our first class. I wonder if I can find anything else in low lock though. Excuse my English, but exasperated this first class. You know it's serious if I'm saying a word that big, man. There is almost nothing that I can really add here unless I want to take lucky dip shots at 3-star prospects, which I don't really want to do because these rebuilds take a very long time to record and I don't really have time to be looking at 3 stars. I don't know what happened, but Matt Young unlocked this out. So you would think that I would be maybe a little bit disappointed, but the fact that we were able to win 4 games in season 1 is actually really, really good. No word of a lie. Okay, so there goes Matt Young. We still have not signed Elliot Little yet, bro. Okay, so they're happy. They're gonna give us another contract. Our target swim per year is 7 though. Alrighty. Well, you know what? Tariq Jones is gonna leave us for Arkansas State. I don't care. We just signed 2 defensive ends regardless. We do lose a lot of, oh my God, bro, what the, this is like literally the whole freaking team. Oh, great. Yeah, I'll take Lou Tillery. I genuinely need whatever I can get right now. I've got like 20 players, mate. No brainer here. We're gonna go after the 82 overall athlete that is Elliot Little to round out our class. Yes, sir, let's go. Rank 7, we actually dropped down to a 2-star prestige. We got 4 5-stars, 4 4-stars, not a bad class at all. Our best player on the team is genuinely Elliot Little. The dude just got here, bro. No doubt about it. We're gonna redshirt Andrew May and let these 2 dudes play out their senior season. See if we can't even get a better one. Our running back is a whole 69 overall, which means David Austin is actually gonna go over to running back. So we got a true freshman there from Compton, California. Our running back is from Compton. I actually like that. We're gonna have a literal true freshman receiving core. Tight end, that's great. We picked him up and we should have signed some offensive linemen. Okay, we did. I didn't think we did as well as I thought we did though. True freshman at right end and left end. We literally do not have a defensive tackle. And then a cornerback, oh bro, we have 4 seniors at cornerback. This is so bad, bro. Like our kicker is our second best player. Okay, Wyndon is our only glimmer of hope here. He's an 87 overall. So since we dropped down to a 2-star, I mean, we will take a defensive end. I'm thinking I need players who are ready to start next year, not redshirt or sit behind a senior for a year. I need players right here, right now that are ready to start next season. Wow, Tony Hill dropped down 11 overall, bro. Holy cringe. At least Patrick Schneider turned out to be all right. Not bad at all. And this is the other players right here. Brad Wall, Richard Young. Okay, there goes a quarterback. That's fantastic. I really needed that. There goes another quarterback in Nate Shelton. So even if we could just get one of them, I would be extremely happy. Our senior corner, JoJo Forrest, made it to the All Mountain West second team. Congratulations. And we actually go down overall. We were C's across the board last year. We are now a C- on defense. So whilst the talent is there, literally the talent is there, they just have to progress. I don't really want Scott Dottie. Okay, Ben Lee looks all right. Myron looks all right. Another quarterback in Jeremy Snyder. We take those. And Demetrius Temple is an 80. All right, so everybody here is going to get a scholarship. Hopefully that doesn't mess with the bonuses too much. So Schneider, we need you. I need John Alvarez. That's not bad, actually, for Mike Davis. Maybe he could transition to DT. I'm not sure. We could probably make something work there. I'm actually going to go with Kyle Williams here, even though he's not as good as Nate Shelton. Beggars can't be choosers. I'm going to go after both of the quarterbacks. Okay, so it looks like Courtney Brown and Patrick Schneider are both pretty much in the bag. We're gaining on Isaac Harris, so that's good. Same as Kyle Hairston. Do I really want this guy? Not really. Not Nate Shelton. So Kyle Williams is the quarterback. This guy's actually going to go to the top of the board. I need to keep tabs on him. He's the guy that I wanted the most out of the 2 regardless. So let's go back in, filter by this low lock cheese seal we got going on. 5-star athlete in Coleman. We take that. We've got a 4-star quarterback too. If this guy's a JUCO, that actually might work out really good for us. Another 4-star quarterback. We're going to take that. I needed to take what I can get. scared at this point. 5-star running back, yes sir. 4-star tight end, okay, that's what I'm talking about. They're the kind of caliber of players I need. And then we got a 665, so if we could pick up all 5 of these offensive linemen, the question is, do I have enough points to do that? 79, 77, 74. He's already 75. Man, we have to play this very carefully because we could definitely either flop here or we could come out with a #1 class. And I mean like head and shoulders #1 class. The good news is the only players we have to focus on are the ones right in front of us. So we could probably go back into low lock later, but for now, everything seems to be exactly where it needs to be. There goes Mike Davis. We're gaining there. We can't get Pat Burns though. So do we just go straight into O-line here? Because I'm not even kidding. I think that might work out more beneficial for us. McRae's a JUCO, so I might even save him for last. And that is awesome. Kyle Williams and Patrick Snyder both officially commit. We're 0-7 though. The good news is 3 of the 5 offensive linemen genuinely want to join. And it looks like we can get John McRae as well. I don't know, maybe a safety wouldn't be bad if we really desperately need a safety, if I could find one of them. Then again, a running back wouldn't even be that bad because we only have the 1 running back on the roster, true freshman. Wow, again, it looks like we've kind of run out of players here. I'll throw in Evan Crowder for the lols. Okay, there goes right tackle, left guard, left tackle. So there's 3 of the 4 and John McRae is ready to visit. Oh, okay, fine. All right, our new coach will be Timmy Chang with 2 H's. It's like he just walks in with a mustache. Okay, so our left tackle is transferring. I don't really care. And it doesn't look like we're losing as many players as I thought. I mean, that's still a lot. You got to think about it. Last year, we lost about 20 plus. This year, it's looking close to that 20 mark as well. So as of season 3, it's essentially going to be pretty much a freshman roster. Okay, there goes McRae, there goes McCoy. Not that we really needed McCoy, and as if that is not going to be a top 25 class. 48? Wait, hold on a second. Did we really only sign that many people? We got a kicker, we got our center, so we got our O-line like we said. We got our quarterback. Yeah, wow, we didn't really do a whole lot, and we got the cornerback too. So Kyle Williams, you're going to quarterback. We also have McCoy, so who do we want to start? I'm thinking wide receivers, decent. I mean, we got a lot of sophomores. Tight ends okay now. Okay, this is where I mainly wanted to see is the offensive line. The only problem I see us having is like a player leaving, you know, because they're not going to start. Hopefully that isn't the case because the O-line is still a little bit all over the place right now. Linebacking core is still as bad as ever. Cornerback is so freaking weak. Safety is weak and strong safety is weak. So we need secondary this year. The way I'm visualizing it right now, pretty much the entirety of the O-line is done. Could use a running back. Receiving core is done. Tight ends are done. Yeah, it's just defense. At least that is the last year that we are going to lose a bunch of players. This upcoming year, it might not even be more than 5. Williams and McCoy. So I think by the time that they leave as seniors, we're pretty much going to be 99 overall. In fact, I might even just go ahead and redshirt pretty much every sophomore. All of the best sophomores are going to get redshirted this year. It sounds crazy, trust me, I know. So it's going to be yet again another pretty bad year. Probably going to go close to 0-12 again. But technically speaking, our official rebuild will start next year. All right, so it is officially the Kyle Williams era. Not as a starter, but he's now officially on the roster. So the thing about it is, because we're a 1-star school, none of the players interested are going to be good. I think we just full send it this year. We full send for the best players in the nation and just go from there. Our right end, Harold Ray, made it to the all NCAA first team. Now that's a glimmer of hope. So in season 3, back to C's across the board. Now, what can we find in low lock cheese? 5-star defensive end, but of course he's not interested. Are you serious? Oh my, am I gonna fall for the trap? All right, fine, I'll buy it. Couple more defensive ends here. That's actually not that bad. We will take that. 4-3-6, we'll take that at receiver. I need secondary, bro. I need cornerbacks in that. I'm just hoping some of these athletes turn out to be cornerbacks because that's literally all we need right now. The worst. The same as linebacker as well. Linebacker is so weak. I'm finding a lot of offensive linemen, but we already sorted that out last year. Okay, every single cornerback on low lock is terrible. This might just be a really, really bad class. We've found 2 JUCOs, which I will gladly take. Wow, Demetrius Wilson went up 5 overall. That's awesome. Offensive line is kind of chilling there. I will gladly take a 70 overall safety too. I mean, it doesn't sound that great, but we really need it. All right, there goes Finley. That's all right. I apologize in advance. There probably hasn't been a lot of information in this third season, but you guys know what it is already. This guy can kind of play cornerback. I don't think he is a corner, but I will give him the thing though. And we'll go after another offensive lineman because you can never have too many offensive linemen. Now, Isaac Clark, he has 15-man coverage, bro. It looks like we're going to get everybody here, even though somebody's gaining on us for Wilson. The only problem is I don't think there's going to be anybody in low lock cheese that we necessarily need, I guess. I'll go after Tyler Leonard because this season's just yet again another rebuild year. Next year, we genuinely become a real team. Right now, we're not even half a team. 700 into Blake McDonald and 700 into Chance Justice. Oh my goodness. Okay, so for back-to-back years, we get fired, bro. That's ridiculous. Now we're just going to be new chain. Would you look at that, though? We only lose a grand total of 6 players. And finally, like I've been saying, we become a team this year. We did sign the 5th best player in the nation, which is kind of nice. Who did I want to go after here? Probably some cornerbacks. There we go. That's what we're talking about. So that is exactly the 5th best class in the nation with 2 5-stars, 8 4-stars, 17 total. We beat out the likes of USC, Georgia, blah, blah, blah. Where was the next Mountain West team? I'm curious. It was all the way down to 56 and it was Air Force. They're only a 2-star school. So, woo, okay, finally we are through the trenches. That's all done. Only up from here. We finally have a left outside linebacker after what feels like forever. Cornerback is still proving to be the weakest part of the team. Okay, so John Charles is going to slot in for us at corner. That is going to help out more than you would think. Wyndon has been here his entire career. He's up to a 94. We also have Elliot Little, who's a 91 overall as a sophomore. So, and same as Matt Young, 88 overall, he's only a sophomore. Reggie Taylor's 87 and a sophomore. Look at all these sophomores, man. And they're all mid to high 80s. This is why we sacrificed the first couple years. Okay, so even though you guys can't remind me, we need to get secondary. This year is going to be a little bit tough because we're still only a 1-star school. We genuinely need to have a good season. There goes Kent Martinez, a fullback. We'll take that. Everything is done but the secondary. So let me just go ahead and just pull up the best secondary in the nation. This isn't typically how I like to rebuild teams either, keep in mind. It's just because we've been so unlucky. Like we've won 3-4 games in 3 years. So we've got ourselves our fullback and then it's all about the secondary. Okay, he's terrible. I'll still pick him up though. Wow, what an increase. Check that out. Okay, so we have never been higher than a C before. 86 overall, 88 offense, 85 defense. We went up, what, 20 plus overall in a singular offseason. Again, we sacrificed, but it paid off in the long run. Now we have freshman redshirt Carl Williams at quarterback, and we have our entire quarterback core right here. It's beautiful. So we're going to have this team for quite a while. The only issue, right, and this is the only problem, is his senior season, we might be pretty weak. Like, yes, we can go after talent now, but Elliot Little won't be there, Means won't be there, Evans won't be there, Perry won't be there. We still have players that we've signed in between now and then. Okay, so I'm going straight in on the fullback, and then it's all about these bonuses in secondary. Gonna be another pretty boring year. That didn't really work out like I planned. Not many people were as interested, but we have 2 5-star players straight off the rip. One of them's a running back. I actually don't mind that. And I'm just gonna hope again that these athletes do turn out to be cornerbacks. It's just so many wide receivers, man. Like there's no way that you could need this many wide receivers. I'll trade you 2 wide receivers for a cornerback. Wow, this guy went up to an 80 plus 5. Definitely not a corner. This guy has 94-man coverage. What the? Is this a safe? Hold on, how big is this guy? 5'11", he's a JUCO. Well, he's instantly getting 700. Also, that name doesn't look like it matches up. Don't mean to profile here, just making an observation. 94-man coverage is insane. Ben Payne is also a cornerback. So there goes 700 and a Scully. Oh, that's kind of where it ends. But even if we could just get both of those guys, that would be pretty good for us. Especially considering we got Everett Porter and Jonathan Poole already on the board. There is a chance that we get Justin Elbert. I doubt it, but there is a chance, is what I'm trying to say. I hope by the mid-season mark, though, we have more wins than losses, you know? So there goes a cornerback and a fullback. We're 3-2, so we are positive. We might have even lasted out the Mountain West because it looks like they're getting worse. Oh, this guy is going to side with us, bro. This guy's a beast, man. I don't even mind if we get Jonathan Poole now, so what's the word? We still look like we're in the battle. Why would Old Dominion be getting Justin Elbert? Yeah, this is gonna round us out nicely right here. I'm actually really happy with how this class turned out. We really need to level up here though, so I might go week by week, because we want to get back in this battle for Jonathan Poole. So nobody's going to commit from that week. That's kind of tough. We really needed somebody there. Oh, never mind. Elbert, okay. He just magically again wanted to let us on the board, so that's what's up. Linebackers are finally good. I mean, we're even getting a fullback just for the sake of it. Oh, this would be a big win. We're currently 6-3 on the season. If we could find a way to somehow upset Boise. Come on. Wow, we got smoked. So clearly there is still a pretty big gap with some of the Mountain West teams. Okay, there goes Woods, Ken Myers, that's another DT to add to the list. If we can just sign Justin Elbert this season, at least in my opinion, is a success. No way. Okay, so Boise is 12-0. Right, was not expecting that. We did lose to them a little bit earlier in the season. We're gonna lose again, only by 14 though. So that tells me one thing. If Boise is undefeated, ranked 3 in the nation, 12-0, and we can hang within 2 possessions of them, then imagine next year. Imagine when Boise falls off next year. There goes Justin Elbert. That is the 29th best class in the nation. You can see Boise up here at 24th. We're right on their butt though. We got 2 5-stars, 3 4-stars. I'm happy with that. And we got the positions, more importantly, that we needed. Just real quick, in season 1, Kyle Williams had 2,300 yards, 21 touchdowns, and 13 picks. Not bad for a freshman. Austin went off for 1,700 yards. He's only a junior. Elliott Little went off for 571. It's pretty evenly distributed. Nobody really outshining anybody. And defensively, Harold Ray. This is exactly why he made the all NCAA first team. 108 tackles, 10.5 sacks, 35 TFLs. Okay, so Little's up to 95, so he's going to be a 99. Matt Young will be close to a 99. Austin will be close to a 99. Where are the quarterbacks at though? Our receiving core is going to be nasty. Williams goes up to an 88. Even Andrew May went up to an 84, which is not bad at all. We're definitely going to start Kyle Williams though because of that awareness. So the thing is, we're only up to a 2-star school, so I don't think the talent trying to come here is going to be all that. But essentially, the team is done. We're just trying to stack it kind of higher now. In fact, can I get a fullback? Not a single middle linebacker in the whole nation is interested coming in. Okay, Kyle Rogers goes up to a 79 at fullback. Woo, this guy's got 98 Excel. Our Rhodes has 92 Excel. This middle linebacker's got 90, so we've got some really athletic linebackers this year. Even this guy, even though he went down so much overall, I think that he would be a great pickup. Okay, so Ray is gonna make the All-American, All-NCAA first team, but 93, 97, and 90, and it's gonna continue going up. So next year, I probably expect us to be straight 99s. Kyle Rogers here, he's a 79. There was one he had a good bonus, Brad Douglas. We'll try and go after him. Something tells me though that the Hawaii offense in this game, like the playbook itself, isn't that great. Because even though we've got a 7 offense, it seems like we're having close games with a lot of teams. I mean, we should be flooding these teams. Like, if we don't blow out Ball State. Oh, actually, we might get Kyle Holly. He's not the greatest, though. At least that is a middle linebacker. I mean, we're just going to have to go in a low-lock cheese and basically pray. What's in here? Come on, give me something. Okay, 4-star outside linebackers. Even a middle linebacker wouldn't go that bad. Is there maybe a JUCO somewhere here? Another 69 and a 73, bet. Okay, so there goes another offensive lineman. We're also 5-0 for the first time in the entire rebuild. Looks like the Mountain West has fallen off. UNLV is only C+. So we weathered the storm, and now it's our time to dominate. The only issue I see us having, other than maybe getting fired for a 3rd time, is Boise State, and we're probably going to run up against them this year. All of the linebackers as well, same as Ricky, same as Ted. We already got the offensive lineman. Let me see if there's just anything in low lock cheese in general that we can go after here. A couple of 5-star athletes, running back, we'll take that. There's a 4-star linebacker right here. How did this guy not pop up? Antoine Clark, only 14% lock. We're gonna take that. Another wide receiver here. We definitely don't need that many linebackers, but I'll still go after it. This guy's a goon, Antoine Clark. So we could probably take 700 off one of the other outside linebackers, like John Ball, for example. We don't even need him, so he's just gonna get 5 points. We got Wally Gross here as well, who's another 79 overall. Okay, beautiful. We're working away on this defense, because as you saw, our offense is straight. We're good there for a while. I guess maybe, I think we got a running back last year. So we also have wide receivers. Let's just go Rodney Washington. Why not just stack it up on the linebackers? See, these games are way too close, man. We just saw that UNLV was like C+. All right, there goes the fullback. That's a solid 78 overall right there. And we're 7-0, still not ranked. Miami, Georgia Tech. So we're right down here. Not even Alabama is ranked right now. Like, what? So we're going to have to continue winning just to make the top 25, which is very rare. Pretty much got everybody I wanted. What's going on with you, Walt? Why isn't Wally interested? Do I need to bring you to the top of the board, mate? I want you on the team. Right now, the class is kind of trash, but I think the rebuild aspect of this rebuild is pretty much done. Oh, wow, we're ranked 8. Okay, so we went from not being ranked and struggling to be ranked to rank 8. Come on. Okay, 11-0. Let's get it. And keep in mind, this is only our quarterback sophomore season. We still got next year and the year after. I just feel like in his senior season, we're going to fall off, but that remains to be seen. Okay, we signed everybody that we were after. Coach of the Year finalist. Yeah, we got awards for pretty much everything. We're ranked 4 at the moment. We've got UNM, who's a C freaking plus. Okay, so there goes our first Mountain West Championship. There goes Coach of the Year. And we are versing Cal, who is B pluses. I kind of want to make this season be undefeated because I can jump in there and win the game effortlessly. I kind of just want to keep the flow of it going. We are the better team. I mean, we are on the road though, apparently, even though we're the ones that are ranked 3. Yeah, we lost. Oh, dude, really? That's how the season's going to end. A loss by 3. So Austin seems to be the greatest running back in Hawaii history. He's breaking records everywhere. And he's only a junior. He still has 1 more season to go. So there we go from 7-7 to 13-1. We still finished rank 4, which is amazing. All right, what's the verdict here? We got somebody declaring, no, you have to come back. And that's the thing is that we were struggling on defense and we just got a brand new defensive coordinator, Morgan Scally, current defensive coordinator at Utah. Oh, dope. Okay. So in season 2, Carl Williams, 3,100 yards, 27 touchdowns, 7 picks, getting considerably better. Going to be a 99 overall heading into his junior season. That's another top 5 class. Let me see our prestige though. We're only a 3-star. What? After going 13-1, unless we were a 1-star, went to 3, but our team is just absolutely stacked at this point though. Terrence Malone, can you play corner or something? You play safety. Ah, man, this is gonna suck. This is the last year for Elliott Little. Last year for Matt Young as well. Can we win a natty this year? Because it's kind of a do or die season right now for most of our players. Cornerback looks decent. Free safeties at 81. All right, so we have a 99 in Elliott Little, 2 93 97s, including Carl Williams, and that's without the coach boost as well, keep in mind. He has plenty of targets to throw it to, being Matt Young and Dwayne Evans. Defensive line is all in the 90s. Offensive line is pretty much all in the 90s. Demetrius Wilson's 89 overall. He's only a freaking sophomore. It doesn't get much better than this, bro. We are stacked to the top. Wow, rank 5. Holy moly, we must be stacked, bro. I don't even really know what to do from this point. Like, do we recruit this year? Because, I mean, look at the team. So we've got this year and next year. See off our senior quarterback, Carl Williams. So we might as well do another year recruiting. See if we just can't go balls to the wall and sign some great players. Straight away, Gary Lucas, 3rd on our board. Now, we already got the 5-star athlete. There goes an outside linebacker that's a 4-star. So this is good. I'm not even going to have to cheese it and go find players who aren't interested, blah, blah. This is how I like recruiting. I find it more fun like this. So already, wow, Mike Carter is absolute booty. A lot of these players are dropping down. I thought 3-stars were meant to be a glitch to an extent. Wow, holy, he went down 9 overall, 5 overall. At least we get insta-commit on level 1. It's not really gonna be able to use it or anything, but it's there. Yeah, okay, so our defense is a little bit lackluster here. 99 offense, but the 90 defense. At least with our level 26 DC, that's probably gonna buff our players quite a bit, give them a lot of speed, excel, things like that. So nobody on All NCAA first team. I swear we had, okay, there we go. So Russell Gray gonna make the All NCAA second team. We also have Nichols on there. What about All Mountain West though? I think we should dominate this. Yeah, our running back, our quarterback, wide receiver, right guard, right tackle, left end DT. It goes on for days. Even Elbert is there. 87 overall sophomore. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it as simple as possible. Overall, and just give everybody 700. I mean, they're interested in coming here, right? The only thing I'm hoping is we can level up in this time. If we could somehow get insta-commit by mid-end of the season, I might be able to lock some of these guys up. Oh, we got an insta-commit. Caleb Thomas, nice. We didn't even really level up. We're starting to get big wins as well. Houston's no slouch, and we dropped 60 on them. Yo, this is getting bad right now. Like, I knew our offense was stacked, but holy crap. I think we might legitimately be averaging close to 60 points a game right now. All right, so we're rank 1. We finally get the rematch versus Boise, and they're B+, so they kind of fell off a little bit. We should quite effortlessly win this game, honestly. Let's get our blocking up. Even our OC who stayed loyal to us, Gino. Easy dubs over Boise. Williams finishes 2nd in Heisman voting. That's back-to-back Mountain West titles. Williams gonna win 2 awards. 3 awards. We have Ole Miss. Okay. Well, I'll see you in a second. There we are gonna put points up first. I jinxed it already, bro. I don't know if this quarterback's like right-handed or not. Oh, he is a righty. Bet. Well, I threw that into like pentuple coverage. That's fantastic. I was just having fun. I just checked. Carl Williams is playing horrible on the simulation. We're gonna finish this game out. Looks like, yeah, that's it. GG's right there. So we win our very first natty. It took freaking long enough. It took 6 years. So Carl Williams had 4,000 yards, 43 touchdowns, 7 picks. Austin in his senior season had 1,300 yards. For his career, he had just under 6,000, averaged over 100 yards per game, and had 49 touchdowns. Elliott Little finished with 3,300 yards for his career. And the person I wanted to check out on defense personally was Harold Ray, 153 tackles, 27 sacks, and 87 tackles for loss. Woo! Okay, that is a lot of people leaving. Maddox is going to transfer to Washington. We had 6 first-round picks. Little, Ray, Taylor, Nichols, Austin, and Evans, all in the first round from Hawaii. And even our tight end, look at this. He's just graduating. I guess they consider him too little in the game. I'm not really sure. But then we could have had this whole class go to the NFL. I mean, the sad thing about this is we didn't even try and we signed the top class in conference. So there you go, 2 quarterbacks at a 99 overall, 96 guard, 94 left tackle. So you see what I mean? Like, we kind of fell off. But at the same time, we're no slouch. We should definitely still win the Mountain West quite comfortably. What if I told you we were actually better this year? 99 overall, 99 offense, and a 93 defense. So pretty much around the exact same mark. I'm curious to see what our prestige is though. We are a 4-star prestige. Ole Miss, even though we beat them, start off ranked higher than us. Starting off with a big dubski. Oh, hold on a second. I didn't realize we had Boise. This is on the road as well. Hold on. Maybe they fell off. So I think we're undefeated. Oh, they're 0-10? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we definitely can't lose this if they haven't even won a game yet. They're not that bad though. They're only B minuses. We're averaging 48.2 points a game at the moment. Only Boise and UNM to verse. Okay, we blew them out. All right, so is that our 3rd conference championship in a row? So we three-peated on the conference championship. We're ranked 3 though, which is kind of weird because we went undefeated last year. You would think that this year, you know, we would be in the top 2. There must be another team out there. There we go, Kyle Williams. That's what I wanted to see. He is our Heisman finalist, our Heisman winner. We're not playing in a second natty, but we're ranked 3. So we made the natty 2 years in a row, essentially. Not literally, but essentially. I reckon we're going to lose this game because for some reason it looks like Oklahoma is at home. Bro, Oklahoma had like an A+ offense, B+ defense, and we beat the brakes off them, bro. This is what, year 8, I think? 14-0 2 years in a row. We went 13-1 the year prior. Let's get a look at these career stats. So Carl Williams had nearly 14,000, 142 touchdowns, 32 picks. This year, he actually had his best year, 4,300 yards. So he obviously increased every year, had his least amount of touchdowns. We averaged 310 yards per game through the air. He also had 3,100 yards on the ground for his career, which is very interesting, 40 touchdowns. So all in all, what is that? 3,000 yards, and he pretty much had like 17,000 yards in college in total. Demetrius Wilson, who's only a junior at 1,900 yards. Dan Green with 1,400, also a junior, by the way. Blocking end, I mean, Lonnie Lewis has been there from the jump. 142 pancakes, 25 sacks. And defensively, is there anything really here? I think a lot of these guys are just juniors and such. I'm really proud of the defense, in all honesty. But yeah, that is going to wrap up our in-depth rebuild of the week. Let me know down in the comment section what's going on in the college football world. What team you think deserves an in-depth rebuild. I'm glad we are 3 from 3. We did Nebraska, Hawaii, and we've done James Madison. I don't think I can get Jackson State. I'm just going to put that out there now. But yeah, anyway, fellas, enough rambling. If you made it this far into the video, then you are the real MVP. Hope the rest of your day is awesome. And from me personally, I'm out. Peace.
Sometimes I wonder, can I breathe right